What's up everyone, it's your boy Kami. In today's video we're going to be extensively evaluating the case surrounding two Turkish soldiers that have been brutally murdered by the ISIS. Now I'm not going to be giving you guys a constructed ideology of what the motives behind ISIS are in particular. Now what I can give you is a vague understanding of what they target and what their motives are. They target vulnerable countries that are simply trying to conduct a civil war. Now, the majority of these warheads, like the ISIS, are really aggravated by people intervening with them and intervening with their procedures, conducts, and agendas. You know, with ISIS enforcing the whole pro-Islam and, that whole idea of absolutely hating the ideology of extremists and Islamophobe individuals, which I'm not gonna give my views on, because obviously that's a bias. Although their actions are unjustifiable, they should be utterly watched in a more substantiated rate, because things could exacerbate and lead to a lot more mass murders. So the fact that they're almost, in a way, they're like captivated because they're not doing too much because of the resources that they have. So in that case, they only target vulnerable individuals, like i.e. Turkey, because they have a very, very weak defense system or defense mechanism, and I guess they were more bound to being caught by ISIS. So this just leads right into the whole evaluation. Two Turkish soldiers conducting their active duties, doing their patrols and whatnot, come across these ISIS members. And what happens to them? This happens to them. This happens to them. They were burnt alive. Now, I don't think you guys can understand the severity of a human being being burnt alive. If we compare the two, right? If we compare an animal, because us human beings, we're animals, right? We're omnivores and carnivores. We eat both meat and vegetables, right? Now, let's just take a normal animal. Let's just say a dog, for an example. So you have a dog and you have a human. What happens to a dog when it's burnt? It squeals. It suffers from severe burns, third-degree burns, and it's at such a metabolic state that sometimes they even explode because of all the pressure building up, all the liquids in the immune, cardiovascular system, and all the blood heating up that causes the body to actually explode. And it might sound kind of funny, because that's not what we see in the movies, do we? No, we don't. When someone's set on fire, they're either running or rolling. That's the last thing you want to do when being burned. If you're genuinely being burned, you would want to just rip off everything, and with that adrenaline flowing through your skin, I'm sure that would be possible. But then again, these two individuals met their demise. They didn't have anything after leisure, nor was anything accessible. There was no water, there was no one to help them, there was no other Turkish rebounds or individuals that would have maybe been bystanders that could have helped them. They were just in absence. They were just left in a complete, just worst state possible. And we're gonna be getting into the video. So I'm just gonna go full screen. I might have to blur a few things out at the same time. Okay, so we just got straight to the point. Now there was a series of videos that I've watched prior to watching this one, of course. As you all know, I will be blurring some things up, but that's a complete utter side note. This wasn't exactly what happened right after they initially got presented on the video. They first introduced themselves, both the soldiers and the individual wearing the black thobe. This as you see, it's a rope that is attached to, I'm not sure, I think it looks like gasoline. And it's just chained down, so whilst the fire is wrapping around it, لغى المسعرا تلقى الرصاص وجاء القصاص فأين المناص شرار الورى إليكم سنأتي بذبح وموت بخوف وصمت نشق العوى نشق الجرى فذوقوا الخسارى وعودوا الفرارى إليه السرى إليكم سنأتي Okay, so you see the individual right there. فشلتم شكارا إليه السرى إليكم ما جاء وأرضى وهاجا ملأنا الفجاجا دما أحمرا بسمر الغراب بضرب الرقاب إذا عسكرا إذا الكفر ماجا وأرضى جمع الكلاب. This state, I'm just surprised. بعزم مضينا بجد سعينا لشر الثرى نخوض الحتوف نرص الصفوف
Hayatlarınızı tıkayacaksınız. Eğer İslam Devleti topraklarını terk etmezseniz bu topraklar size mezar olacak. Ve İslam Devleti topraklarına girdiğinizde pişman olacaksınız. Gelecek günler bu günlerden daha da acı olacak. Bekleyin. Biz de beklemekteyiz. Ey Türkiye! Siz Müslümanları yaktınız. Amerika'ya incirliği açtınız. Onlar oradan kaldırdıkları uçaklarıyla İslam Devleti askerlerini vurdu. Hepinizin sonu bu şekilde olacak. Sizler bizim kardeşlerimize bu şekil yaptınız. Kafirler!
Holy fuck. Well guys, that was two Turkish soldiers dying in the hands of ISIS. Now, as you can see, the two individuals didn't seem to be implying anything, nor have they shown indications of surrender. They haven't vocalized or verbalized a statement throughout the whole standoff, where the two individuals are standing. Their mouths weren't shut, right? Like right by the beginning, just after he set that monitor up, you could see how their mouths are not shut. So I'm just surprised that these two individuals haven't said anything, whether that be an apology or whether that be, a defense, a statement of defense. Nothing. And that sort of begs the question, why didn't they say anything? How was this whole ordeal just surpassed like nothing ever happened? it's almost like these individuals have just accepted it, and it's so sad because like I may be wrong, or you know these individuals could have families. Most likely they could have families of their own, and for them to just be broadcasted of their death, to meet their demise in the most gruesome and most horrid way I've ever seen, just to be watching before our eyes, is truly, truly gruesome. It's utterly horrid. Imagine the family of these two, who've most likely identified their faces in the video as it's broadcasted, and I'm sure this was just sent all across Turkey, headlines and whatnot, and all over Istanbul. Imagine what the families would think of this. It's just messed up. Now, some individuals said, "Is this real?" And someone else said, "Of course it is." Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's an ISIS video. I'm pretty sure they don't have CGI with their team. Everything is legit. Everything is real. I've watched countless of videos of just ISIS members I watched countless videos of ISIS members just absolutely just obliterating people. It's so fucked up. Like, it's not even like, it's not funny. Like, it's actually the scariest shit ever. And they broadcast everything. It's just scary. It's like it's almost like they record a red room and just send it off on any site. Someone's like, "Yes, fucking in Hollywood," and then someone else says, "Are you trying to say my stuff I make is fake? You're next." And obviously it's some random. Nah, man, it ain't the sounds. Is a fact. I'm not joking. He spoke just one word Turkish, other ones different language. This made, yeah. So there's a lot of deplorable and degenerate, demoralizing comments, which is common, right? That goes for every site. But yeah, you could really understand the severity surrounding this case. There hasn't been any information leading up to the incident. The two individuals have not been fully identified, nor have names been disclosed. As for the ISIS members, they've also been anonymous. This will be further investigated, along with the Turkish government, and with me doing my due diligence and pushing this agenda of safeguarding soldiers as they do their duties and as they do their actions. They should never be vulnerable to terrorist organizations like ISIS. And it's scary stuff. It really is. It really is. Because as we're leading on to the new social norm and construct, we fall into the depths of future breaches in economical states, and this could lead us to a war. Me as a Canadian, this could lead me to war, along with the U.S. and whatnot, and that could ultimately stem World War III. Who knows? So it really baffles me to see that these war crimes are actively happening. And let's not bring up Israel right now. That's another story for another time. I think I'll make a video on an incident that happened in Israel and Palestine not too long ago, and that I do have information on, and will most likely just give you a little brief of what the next video might be on. A series of individuals have been killed in Palestine that have been not civilians, not government officials, but journalists, innocent individuals that had families, that had the motive to structuralize the social norm of uplighting and upbringing Palestine, and for them to be killed whilst documenting the current state of Palestine, to be absolutely alleviated by the environment around them, really shows to prove that no one is safe. And I'll be getting in depth of that in the next video. Once again, this is more of a personal thing to you guys. I apologize for being absent for a very long time. It's just more so of life getting to me, life really hitting me hard and me having to take matters to my own hands. And I could really say that I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of my family for making ultimate changes. And as I delegate towards more, I know things will start to improve. And when you take your life seriously, the things around you become serious as well. And yeah, I urge you guys to fulfill the same. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys enjoy this evaluation. Hope you guys learned something educational about this as well. See you guys in the next video. Peace. Call me out.